Alright, before we get to this video that I'm doing, a little more of a different kind of style of video, still gonna include the new intro. Oof. I do want to do another shout out to another small YouTuber. His channel goes by Nav, or however you pronounce it. His channel will be in the description down below. He's starting a new series that looks like it could definitely go far. Series definitely seems good to start out, and it definitely will improve a lot over time. I'm gonna be doing a collab with him with his documentary series that he's starting, and I'm really looking forward to that. So go check out his channel, but without further ado, let's get started to this video. Two wedges. Keep backing up, keep backing up. Okay, so I just now realized the stupid OBS wasn't recording, but with some magic, I will modify this video. But as you can see, there is now a pink TBS signature which indicates 140 plus. I'm out of position because I screwed myself over going north, which was a dumb play. So, and Veracruz now getting hit. Oh my gosh, that couplet is really strong too. And this is what the green next to red is that couplet you'll see on the velocity radar. It pretty much tells you right where the tornado's at, and it makes nighttime chasing a little more easier. But yeah, we got a strong tornado on the ground. And with the probe truck, I'm gonna show kind of how to do some probing. That just sounds so wrong. Show you how to get in position to put probes down in front of the tornado, and kind of just some ideas that I have behind this. But this is your legend right here. The colors do not indicate EF strength. Please understand that. I'm sorry, but it sounds like I lose my mind when I kind of do. I'm not gonna lie, it's annoying sometimes. Oh yeah, I'm so out of position. This storm's in a road hole. It sucks. But just looking at the velocity, it seems like it's putting like 170. It's a smaller tornado too, so let's go back to reflectivity. We should be getting out of the range to be able to see it in just a second. Kind of need to watch for this tornado, see where it's at. This rain doesn't help, and it is a new storm. Again, this new storm. We're gonna focus on this storm though, but you need to be ready to move quick. Okay, it's down there. If I get onto the 41, like you saw the 51, and go east, I should be able to get a play on this. I might be able to drop on the dirt road and maybe get a play, but that I took myself out of position pretty quick. That's such a small tornado too. I hate chasing these small tornadoes, but I'm gonna try to get a probe intercept with them. I'm gonna try to get a probe intercept, see what happens. And sometimes you might get a heart attack, because they said they took that out, but they never did. So you can still get a heart attack and might need a heart transplant afterwards. Alright, we got a very small tornado and I see it. You can see how it's moving. Watch the left edge. You see how that thing's... this thing's unpredictable. You just have to be careful of that left edge. Seems like this thing's coming right at me with how it's wobbling. I'm not going to chuck all my probes down. I'm going to move down a little bit too and put more probes down, but that seems to be moving relatively close to this area. Actually. Yeah, again, I'm watching that left edge. I'm especially watching that bottom. That seems to be coming right this way. So let's put the probes in and let's get out here. Let's get the heck out of here. Go east, go east, go east. That thing's getting bigger too. You got a nice cone actually too. So if you're wondering where you can get the probes, go in here, go to the warehouse, and probes will be right down here. Just purchase a probe, purchase your probes, and then select the vehicle for the number of probes and pay for that. I think we're out of safe distance. I'm watching that left edge. Alright, we gotta keep moving. We're in the path of this thing. If you don't see that left edge move, you're in the path of that tornado. And you need to move if you're in a probe truck. If you're in an interceptor vehicle, that's where you would prepare to deploy. But this thing being a sidewinder makes it a little tough. Oh my gosh, that roar is loud. I see some right movement on the left edge, so it's moving right, so it's gonna move right behind me. It looks like it's wobbling, but it looks like both edges are wobbling in the same direction. But it's gonna directly hit my probes. No, it's gonna miss. It's just gonna go bare. Oh no, I'm gonna get a probe hit. Nah, it's gonna miss, but barely. Did I just go multi-vortex? It turned into what's called a floater. So the funnel's not making contact. Did it lift? Now it's a floater. So the rotation's still there. It hasn't lifted because you can see the debris cloud still. So the tornado's still there, but the funnel itself is not condensed to the ground. But I missed, but barely. Jeez. We got another news. We're gonna abandon this storm. See how it's already going to yellow TV. As you can see, this storm right down here is already developing. I didn't want to go for that one. That's gonna go off the map anyways. So this one's gonna be the next best bet to get to. Let's jump over and get my probes. Let's go south. Go southwest. But you saw that I got really close to putting probes down. Those small tornadoes, those small sidewinders suck to try to put probes in, but I came close. When you get bigger, and yes, you did cheeseball the probes. Placing probes, I did a touch on. Placing probes is pretty easy. Just make sure the probes are in hand by either clicking like 2, 3, 4, 5, or whatever the probes are. Or whatever keybinds the probes are binded to. Makes it pretty easy. Bottom line, you can place probes quickly, but watch that left edge. And if that left edge isn't moving, then you're in the path. But if that left edge moves left, then look at the right edge. If that right edge is also moving left, you're out of position. But if it's moving right, that tornado is getting wider and it's coming right towards you, and you need to put those probes down immediately or deploy. I want to catch up to this storm that's that's not going to show the rotation. Actually, will I be able to see on Nah, I'm not going to be able to see it on T-Hib. What was I thinking? Yeah, that one just lifted. Okay, so now I screwed myself over because I'm talking and not paying attention. So we're going to turn onto this third road after I get that lightning jump scare again. Looks like Veracruz in the path once again by another tornado going through the exact same freaking path. Oh my gosh, I can't catch it again. I'm out of position. And I'm not moving because I'm in the grass for some reason. This is the frustrating point. Once you put yourself out of position, especially in this area, you're screwed. This area is tough to chase in, and it sucks to chase in. But if you can plan every move quickly and right, you're golden. Otherwise, you're gonna end up like me and miss this stuff, which is not good if you're grinding for the money. Unless we got another thunderstorm developing on top of this. I just saw that right edge. This looks like a big tornado. This looks big. Alright, so I'm just gonna keep going until I really see this tornado. Unless I start getting that winds and I can't see the tornado, then I'll just guess by the velocity. Yeah, pink TVS. Veracruz is gonna get hit again, dude. Oh, we're getting winds. I see the tornado. This thing's big. It's big. It's big. It's very big. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. You might be dead. That's the one thing you gotta be careful about, is not freaking die. We cannot put a probe on this thing now, at all. What I'm gonna do is run for my life and then shoot north. Power lines out from these other 20. We're gonna see lots of buildings go. Don't hit that stop sign. Alright, I'm ahead of it enough. All frame rates. Yeah, this thing I can clearly tell is coming right my way, so I'm putting my probes down. Put my probes down. I'm gonna watch that left edge. That left edge is not moving whatsoever, and that right edge, yeah, they're both sides are just expanding. Just run. Again, you gotta watch that left and right edge. I saw that left edge not moving at all. That thing's coming right at me. But no, I'm gonna take a direct probe hit. Yep, successful probe hit. As soon as it goes to the funnel, it's in the tornado. It is in the tornado. I stop here because I think I'm out of the path. No, I'm not. That left edge ain't moving. That left edge is not moving whatsoever. We gotta keep moving. We're in the path of this thing still. It's coming right at us. Now you're a safe distance to just now do one of these. Close that. Then get the drone up. Look at this thing, dude. It's a nice big, large cone. It's a nice cone slash probably borderline wedge. It's more of a massive cone than anything. So yeah, successful probe hit. Bottom line, watch that left edge and watch that right edge. Alright, so I'm going to talk about the outlook because I don't know if it took earlier. So as you see, this is the parameters you have. The temperatures, the dew points measured in Fahrenheit, both reasonable. The cape or the convective available potential energy, which is measured in joules per kilogram, which is just energy over weight. Apparently, I'm not sure how the math works out yet. And then the cape in the 3 kilometer range at 90 joules per kilogram, which is fine. And then the last range, which is the temperature change over the kilometer, over 1 kilometer. So 7.6 degrees Celsius over 1 kilometer. This is in 0 to 3 kilometers. And then the 3 to 6 is actually the exact same. P-watt, or the precipitable water. I cannot say that. Yeah. The amount of water that's in the storm, and then which is at 1.19 inches. So there's going to be a good bit of rain. Then the relative humidity at the surface, 68%, and at 700 to 500 millibar range, it's at 54%. Something I'm not as well versed in either. And then the SRH at 366 meters squared per second squared. Something I would still have to look into as well. Like, all these parameters, I'm not overly familiar. Some of these parameters I'm not familiar with. Like, or haven't understood fully. And then you get your storm motion. SAP or strong tornado parameters at 7. VTP or violent tornado parameters are at 2. And the hodograph, you typically want to look for an arch at like the 0 to 6 kilometer area, which these colored lines are all 3 kilometer distances. So this is 15 kilometers total. Right here, yeah, you kind of got, I don't know what you kind of really got right here, but realistically speaking, like once you get closer up here, you want this line to be a little more straight, which is pretty straight. So, but you don't really have that arch at the bottom. So that's just kind of stuff I look for in the high risk. But as you can see, a 3-day high without even trying. Alrighty, now we can look at our new outlook. So again, the humidity is the only thing that's really changed. The P-watt's lower. The SRH is slightly lower, but the cape is stupidly high. This is even higher cape than what I had when I had my 250 mile an hour tornado. Cape's at 6,292 joules per kilogram. And as I said in the 2-parter episode, you give a thunderstorm 6,000 cape, it's gonna do something. The 3K is really is way higher at 125 joules per kilogram, which again, it's a lot of K. Lapse rates are even higher at 9.9 Celsius per kilometer at the 0 to 3 kilometer heights, and then the 3 to 6 kilometer heights lapse rates are at 7.9 Celsius per kilometer. So overall higher values, and now an STP of 10 and a VTP of 2. And I don't know if I want to chase a Div 1 now. I might go to D2. So you kind of got the blocking right here instead of like the arch, which it still shows that there's wind shear, but it could be a little more defined. And then this is arch all the way. This could be a little straighter further up here. I think that's exactly what you want. Alright, so we got the hook developing, which is what this is right here, starting to develop it. So I need to get off this road, get ready to go north onto the highway if I want to catch back up to this thing. And you can see this thing poking around. Like you see that. And you can see that the storm is clearly forming that hook. Alright, we're gonna switch to velocity. Yeah, there's the hook forming right up. You can see that storm rotating now. You could for a second, but I think it's getting wrapped in. Nope. Oh, it's trying to put down a funnel. We got a funnel. Alrighty, we gotta get position. We might need to try to get in Helma. Alright, so we got TVS signature. Yep, there's the rotation right there. Did miss it, so I'm gonna get ahead of it. Actually, it's weak enough I could drive right through it. This tornado's weak enough and it's just off to my right. I could literally drive right through that thing. Oh, these buildings are getting damaged. Got damaged in Helma. This thing's coming to the ground, and it's got a big circulation. But Dominator 2, I can handle 145 outside the tornado. Mother. Yeah, 145 undeployed. Go, go, go. It's gonna cross right here, I think. Got yellow TVS. It's gonna cross right here. So what we're gonna do is just throw a parking brake down. The parking brake plays a crucial role, especially if these tornadoes get strong. Because the parking brake actually does something now, unlike before. The parking brake will let you be able to hang on for dear life if you absolutely have to. And like, we're in the tornado already. But I'm actually gonna start moving ahead so this thing can get a little stronger to show you what I need to do. This thing's a floater though too. Oh no, there's the condensation funnel. Hi. And so this tornado is now at orange TVS. It could spike at any minute. We got stuff being ripped out. You see, I'm seeing that left edge move to the left just a little bit, but I'm seeing that right edge move out to the right a little bit. So this tornado is actually widening. Oh no, now I see that right edge moving to the left as well, so I need to reposition now. It was widening for a little bit. So now I check again. Is this thing wobbling? This thing's wobbling around a little bit. I think right here, so I'll put my probes down. And this is where I can solely focus on intercepting. It's gonna cross right here. Ping TVS, we're dropping down. We're dropped down. We're dropped down. I was turning to a multi-vortex. $172, my other probe ain't reading nothing. Yep, 172. Wow, that was on our upper limits. We just got out of that tornado. That was getting sketchy. 185. So we were like 13 off from our threshold before we were thrown. This thing is very strong. Let's look at the couplet on this thing. Got a decent couplet. Let's move it dead north. I don't know why that warning box shows it's going towards Hazleton. If you want to get past this thing again, we gotta go west and then north, and a heck of a ways north too. That cover rate is dropping, so this tornado seems like it's really weakening, but it's also getting farther away from the Hazleton radar. So this thing could probably still be very deadly. Yeah, we got power flashes. Be here on this road. Go north now. I might not beat it to this road. I might not be able to go north in time. Nope, we're stopping, we're stopping, we're stopping, we're stopping. Drop down. It's gonna cross right about here. Why am I not dropping? Drop down, please. Tornado's crossing pretty much just in front of us. Maybe we might be in this tornado. We're on the outer winds of it. I think it turned into a floater. Still pink TV. We got a new rotation in vehicle. I think it turned into a floater. Let's undeploy. Yeah, recondensing. Go north, go north. I can get around this funnel. I can get around the funnel. 100, 110. Very strong still. Red TVS is starting to weaken. This thing probably could have there probably could have been a wind spike in this thing. Cause this thing pink. It's getting the path of this thing. Getting closer to it, you'll know where it's gonna cross. Alright, stop. Parking brakes down. Alright, drop down, drop down, drop down. We're in the path of it. Or it's gonna cross just right in front of us. No, we're going right into the funnel. That vantage, I don't see it moving at all. We're gonna get hit. It's gonna barely miss us. We're gonna get just the outer edge of the funnel. Oh, it's wedging out a little bit. Maybe. Ah, we missed. Wow, we actually missed. Oh, it's rapidly weakening too. Let's get out of here. Tornado dying. This one's really strong now. Let's leave this. This one's weakening. My cover was just getting weaker and weaker. You might have missed it. Yeah, that one lifted. This one could lift. Oh no, it's intensifying again. It's intensifying again. I wonder if it was small and it started wedging out, which is why it was weaker before, like green TVS. We'll see, it's starting to get really strong. Starting to get that screen shake. Stop. See, he's coming this way. I'm gonna put probes down too. Gotta be careful when doing that too. We're gonna drop down just in case. Nah, we don't need to drop down. Actually, we're gonna race back up. Nah, but I'm gonna put the parking brake on. I see this thing hit like red. Okay. Let's say if this thing has red TVS, then I'm gonna think about dropping down. We're gonna watch the winds. This is where you gotta watch the winds big time. Orange. Alright. If I see these winds at like 125, 135, I'll like 130, I'll drop down. This tornado is so weak now. I had 100 something on the 113, 116. Oh, this thing spiked a little bit. Yeah, it's not going much stronger. It's not getting much stronger. Ah, one of those probes just broke, I figured. Alright. We're done with this tornado. Yeah, we just got out of the funnel. Now I gotta get a new probe for this. For the Dominator with D2. Ooh, rotation. Oh, that's a big rotation. That's a big rotation. Well, going to nighttime, I gotta do some nighttime chasing as well. Kind of do more of the in my mind kind of stuff when I'm night chasing. Actually, I'm probably gonna switch it to the probe truck. Mother of... That's a big tornado. I don't know if I want to go in the probe truck actually. That barn is slabbed. Orange TVS. Power flashes. We got power flashes, which means power lines are being hit. Power lines are breaking. Which means I don't want to go on this road. It's gonna hit Wadena, dude. Wadena's gonna get hit next. So I'm gonna power through this a little bit, get ahead, get on the road to Wadena. It's starting to weaken a little bit. But I'm gonna get cocky and go in the probe truck. Okay, that's a decent sized tornado. Power flashes, power flashes. Power flashes to Wadena. I might not make it in time. Storm's just moving fast. Paint TVS, I'm gonna go north instead. I'm not gonna make it. Tornado's moving too fast. That's what I mean by you gotta make quick decisions as well. And that was the last second decision. I was like, there's a road here that takes me north. Let's go north. And now I can get east and get the path of this thing on this road right here. Starting to weaken. I cannot see it at all. This is where you have to rely on the velocity radar a lot. Especially at nighttime when you cannot see this thing at all. Couple is very weak, but I can make it out still. Pink TVS. Still an escape route. I got a north escape route. I can keep going east. No, this thing's crossing the road. This thing's crossing the road. Might be crossing the road. Son of a biscuit. I might not be able to get a probe in this thing. One in the Winfield. One in the Winfield. Stop. Put my probes down and run for your life. Get in the driver's seat, you stupid. Why is it not getting in the driver's seat? I don't know why it's not getting me in the driver's seat. That was jank. Go north, go north, go north, go north, go north. I just need to create space from this tornado. Go, this thing is strong, dude. This thing is strong. I have a road to get out here. I'm gonna take this left here, get out of the path of this thing. And then I can loop back around and get my probes. Go. Yep, I got a probe hit. I got a probe hit. 171, 174. Yes! 194. This might hit 200. 201. Got 200. 200, 200, 200. Oh my gosh. 204. 211. 213. This thing's still getting stronger. 214. Now I can loop back around and start getting these probes again. One of the biggest things you need to look for, especially at nighttime, is the lightning flashes or power flashes. Lightning flashes will help you a lot. But we got 200 mile an hour tornado on the ground, 200 plus mile an hour tornado on the ground right now, recorded by the probes. But I got a successful probe hit. Again, you just gotta. That's what I mean. You gotta trust your gut. I was like, you know what? The winds are weak enough. 50 to 70 miles an hour. I'm getting out and I'm dropping the probes. And I'm just gonna go. Hope I get in the driver's seat in time. And look what I got. 214 mile an hour wind measurements. And me one step closer to getting D3. So bottom line, when daytime chasing, A, trust your gut. B, watch the edge. Watch the left edge specifically. Then look at the right edge if you have to. If you see that, to determine whether or not that tornado is widening or it's moving away from you. At nighttime, rely off the velocity. That will tell you where the tornado is at. And then you'll be able to put probes in front of a 200 mile an hour tornado. I don't think I've gotten a lucky probe deployment like that before. At night, again, just trust your gut, rely off the velocity. Watch for lightning flashes especially. Lightning flashes will show you where the tornado is at, pretty much. But that will do it for like the inside my mind type of deal. If you found this at least a little helpful, I would please ask that you hit the like and subscribe button. Go check out some of my other videos that I posted, and even pop into a live stream here and there. And you might even be able to chase with me. But with that said, see you all later and take care.